can't just have raviolis by themselves. What do you say we make some sauce and some meatballs with it? Easy, Pomodoro sauce. It's similar to a marinara sauce, except we don't have to cook it as long, and it requires a finish of fresh tomatoes, chopped garlic, chopped onions, dry oregano, chili pepper flakes, sea salt, 2 cans of San Marzano crushed tomatoes. I use the San Marzano tomatoes because they're from Italy, they're sweet, and they actually put care and love into the growth of the tomatoes. And we're gonna kick that up 2 notches, 3 notches, with 3 different kind of meatballs. I know you see 3 balls of meat on a plate right here, but we're gonna take these 3 balls of meat and we're gonna turn them into meatballs. This ground veal, sweet Italian sausage, and your friend and mine, Wagyu beef. We're gonna stuff it with mozzarella. We're going to hold it all together with eggs, breadcrumbs, similar to the ingredients in my San Marzano sauce, Pomodoro sauce, are dry oregano, chili pepper flakes, salt and pepper. Don't forget about your friend and mine, extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna take our eggs. This is 2 cracked eggs. It's about 1 pound of meat. 2 cracked eggs. I'm gonna take all my spices and our 3 balls of meat and put them into a bowl. We're gonna incorporate all the spices and the egg into the meat, like so. We'll add our breadcrumbs at the end, because if you add the breadcrumbs too early, I find that they cake up. And then you have inside your meatballs, you have these little balls of breadcrumb. And the whole point of the breadcrumb is to hold the egg and the fat all together so that when you bite into that meatball, it's juicy. That's what's holding all the juices in. So we put that in at the end. Not too much. We don't want meat breadcrumbs. We want meatballs. So then we take those little bit of breadcrumbs and we fold that into the meat. You don't want to work the meat too much because it's already ground. And if you keep working on it, all it's going to do is make it smaller grinds and mealy. I'm going to take it one further. We're going to stuff it. So we're going to take it, we're going to make a meatball just like you would at home. Meatball, ha ha ha. And then you're going to take the meatball and flatten it out in the palm of your hand. You're gonna take a big chunk of mozzarella cheese, put it in the center of it, and then fold the meat around it. Make sure you keep the cheese inside the ball, because when you go and cook it, you don't want the cheese all over the place. You want to be like, surprise! Stuffed meatball. We're gonna put that onto a plate, and then we're gonna quickly make 2 more. Someone you don't like, they get the little one with nothing in it. Haha, sucker. 350 degrees, in and around 15, 18 minutes. Sauce time. We have a medium hot pan, sauce pan already ready to roll. We're gonna take extra virgin olive oil. Usually we saute with canola oil, but I'm using extra virgin olive oil today because I like the background flavor. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And then we take all of our ingredients and put it on top of the oil. You don't want to cook it too fast. You just want to sweat it out. Now I'm going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine. The white wine just kind of lifts everything up off the bottom of the pan so that I can get all those beautiful flavors rolling. Once this white wine comes to a boil, we're going to add our San Marzano crushed tomatoes. While that's sitting there, we're gonna roll over to our Cuisinart and take our fresh tomatoes and puree them up. That's right, don't have to be a fancy machine. It's all about who's holding the machine. We're not gonna add this until we're finished making our sauce. So after stirring my sauce for about 20, 25 minutes, again, you don't have to cook it that long. It's a fresh tomato sauce. We're gonna turn it off. And then we're gonna take our puree of fresh tomatoes, overripe the better, and that's done. Let's check our meatballs. Ooh, this smells good. Oh yeah. What shall we do with the meatballs and sauce? Fresh raviolis, remember? Take our sauce. Oh goodness, what's he gonna do with those? That's right, right into the beautiful, fresh tomato sauce. Take our meatballs. We're gonna lay those in there too. Again, everything's hot, so you don't have to go cooking it all. Just turn it off when it comes to a boil. Put all that in there. Give it a little stir. Let's make the move to the plate. So we're gonna gently, with a spoon, pull our raviolis out. We're gonna flip them over. There's a top side and a bottom side. I wanna highlight the top side. See the difference? Flip it over. We put our favorite meatball in the center, because that's the one that we're gonna eat. Finish it with a little draping of our fresh tomato sauce. And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of organically grown basil sprouts. Make it nice. You never know when somebody's gonna take a picture of it. And of course, you can put cheese on it, but you got cheese in it. So, stuffed 3 meatball with cheese ravioli.